myself, hearing myself. There we go. Okay, hi everybody. Let's go to. Alright. How's everybody doing? Let me just test to make sure that I can hear. There we go. I can hear myself here. A little bit. Yeah, got it. Hearing myself. That's good. That's a good sign. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sounds like everything's going well. Alright, so I have been having quite a week. So I am glad to be back here to play some Chrono Trigger. Let's go. What are we doing? Alright, now we have had an interesting week as far as things go in real life. A lot of people leaving my life, which means that everything is harder. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. Oh my god, that messes up my face so bad. But yeah, so you know, it's just how life is, though, isn't it? I do seek support in the future from everyone who's lovely out there. With that in mind, let's switch over to the stream. It has trouble registering my eyes when I lean in that far. Okay, so it looks like that's picking up just fine. I really need a chest clip on this. Alright, I'm gonna switch over and boom. We are starting back up. So, let's see, game volume is a bit high on my end. Let's lower that a bit. Let's see how that goes in the game here, or in the video stream. Okay, checking, hold on. Okay, yeah, no, so it looks like you guys should be able to hear me just fine. Now, one thing you should know is that Chrono Trigger is designed for you to be really easy for you without having to grind that much. So you can actually just kind of kill everything, and you really only need you actually only really need to use your special powers when there's too many enemies at once. And then it just helps, you know, you're using it to save on healing items. That is not going so bad. There we go. Oh, that was a good crit. Let's go. There. That. Alright, so yeah, you go through and you can just auto attack through pretty easily. Okay, so that clears that. And then you just gotta run around. So there's a bat up there, so if you fight this guy here, summon more. In this case, I'm just gonna cyclone. There we go. Attack the bat. Oh, missed. Interesting that it missed. It's really interesting that it missed. I'm very curious about that missing though. Don't remember that happening before. It's weird. It's weird to have a game where it's like an almost 100% hit rate, and then all of a sudden you miss. It comes out of nowhere. You play a game for you know, 15 years and suddenly you're missing. No entry with it. No, that's great. Why within where? There's no door. cyclone, middle. There we go. That one. And Boma will flamethrower. Oh, it's not triggering anything. Oh, fine. Fire whirl. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna fire whirl. And yeah, that's just an insane amount of damage. Alright. Again, not too worried about it. Plan to just sleep after this or something. Spam the A button. I don't remember if I have to press this this trigger or if that ruins things. Oh, that's just more bats. Okay. Fight them. It's a trap. They're low level. They just give you experience and stuff, but oh, another miss. Interesting. Maybe I've missed before and I just don't remember. These bats are very tricky. This guy's asleep. No, stop.
Yeah, stop that. I've said a bit of times. That one's just a decoy. Sneaking past me, huh? You must really think you're smart.
There we go. Gotta level up. Grab the item here. Gain shelter, and that lets you full heal. Now we're not too worried about this fight. Where are we? So let's just go ahead use Glenn to slurp faces with Pangy. And with Bulma. And with himself. Oh yeah, tongue yourself, Glenn. You freak. Alright. And then you get this big fight. So he has no more special things there, so we'll just do that. And we have just extract with so you're just gonna spam it, I think, since we're kinda low on techniques here. I guess Bulma can do flame wave or something. Just slurp slash, let's try that. And just flamethrower back multiples here. Oh, switched on me? What happened? Yeah, it switched on me. Darn it. Not what I wanted. That's fine. One more than I had intended. Let's get rid of that guy. Alright. So there we go. Cleared them out. Still haven't used the shelter, so now we're maximizing our shelter's usage. Grab this. Iron sword. It's empty. We do the thing here. That opens up the door in the back. And now we can go and use the shelter. Inventory. That they just handed to us. Because we're using that shelter, we're gonna save. There we go. Just go right back up to the door. Okay, so as you can see, it's an easy game. All you have to do is play. Oh, this one here, if you want, you can kind of sneak past all of them. But like I said, you get bonuses for fighting these guys, so you'll want to fight them, so that you can get the experience to level up. quite honestly, you just need to have enough experience to get the X strike for the fight with the boss. So you just kind of lay on X strike on him. So we're kind of like maxed out on it, so we're not too worried about it. Okay, penguins doing damage, not bad. Might take a potion just for thing, but we can save it. So now we go in. Prepare yourself, Quinline. It is time to bid farewell to this world. Yo, how did you get in here? Glenn! Flavor, Your Majesty. We shall dispatch this vein. I don't know what voices I was doing last week, so we're just going with it. Be careful. There's no use in fighting. None of you will leave this place alive. Intolerable frog. Let us see you hop your way out of this. Enough of this Chancellor charade. Love how they use the technological sound effects that they use later on just for this transformation. I feel like they went back for it. Okay, so X strike. Close counter attack. And flamethrower. X strike. It's a lot. We'll want to heal him a bit. Jeez. Just knocking it down. Alright. I don't know if Krypton Wave works on him. It's one of those things I have barely ever used, so. X strike again. Yeah, he does a lot of like AoE, like little AoE movement damage, so. There we go. So. Yeah, if you just fight the enemies, if you just fight all the enemies on the way, you just get to have enough power to fight the bosses, so it's never really much of a worry. Thank you, Glenn. I knew you'd come to rescue me. His Majesty awaits most anxiously. We should return to the castle. I thank you, Pangoria Fallstar, for all your aid. And I as well. Please accompany us to the castle. You will be most welcome guests. Gain mid-ether, and then the real Chancellor. My thanks. The monster stuffed me in there like a sack of coin. Oh, Your Majesty, I am undamaged, as you can see. Yes, let us be on our way. Yeah, you're going first. I haven't actually killed all the monsters, but okay. You cannot know how I worried Lane. Yakra, that vile beast, impersonated me and kidnapping the queen. We must institute a stricter criminal justice system in the kingdom to ensure such fiends never threaten the royal families after they are gone. I am the first. I failed to protect my queen. Glenn! Okay, no, goodbye. Alright, so... mind you, I'm forever in your debt. Who knows what would have happened to me had you come a little later than you did. By the way, what became of the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Pangy, where did the princess disappear? She may be there now. Right, so we go up there. So, this is like ridiculous, by the way. It's, mind you, the entire time you were gone, I know there was a treasure chest by the way, but if you get it there, it disappears in the future, so you want to get it in the future first and then come back here to get it. She truly was the image of her queen. But nobody checked, right? Like, they never went back in here the entire time you were gone, so. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia. Pangy. It was awful. I was so afraid. I couldn't see or feel anything, but I knew I was someplace cold. I wonder if that's what it's like to die. Your Highness, I need to do her more. Your Highness, there we go. You came to help me too? Wait, Your Highness? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured me out, huh? Sorry, Pang, I didn't mean to trick you. My name is really Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. I just wanted to go to the fair and have fun, like everyone else. But if you'd known who I really was, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, would you, Pangy? It defaults to probably not, and when you're trying to rush through, by the way. Yes, I would have. Oh, Pangy, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Pangy. Real Queen Lean was somewhere else then. It's just as I thought. One of my favorite things is when you talk to the chef, but I don't want to like go through and get all of the little tidbits everywhere. It's cumbersome. It's why you play the game. You play the game to get all the text, okay? I welcome my presence here that endangered the queen. Actually, no, it wasn't. I can remain in the castle no more. Actually, how do you eek? I don't know how to do a eek in southern. And with your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Hunger. You have the makings of a great swordsman. I love how they're like, yeah, you're a shit swordsman, and like, you know, that's stupid. It's like, why are you even? Maybe frogs aren't so bad after all. Hold on. Maybe frogs aren't so bad after all. Alright, let's go, 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 go. So, your goal is to go back to before, because you have this mysterious box blocking the way. So you have to travel back to the canyon. That's a secret that'll be important later. Shelter. There we go. that was it. You just get to go home and everything will be fine. What? Test out some of the abilities. She doesn't have anything yet. These guys are, easy enemies. You really just want to get the TP and experience. Just, fight them real quick. He's getting beat up by a little roly-poly. So there's like a pixel blend mode in the PC version of this game. I'm pretty sure. Because it doesn't quite... Because the way computer monitors and everything are, it's not the same as a TV monitor is, especially for how these games work. So how do we get home? Well, Your Highness, we... Please call me Mary. Well then, Mary, observe. Whoa. Bulma, you're amazing. Actually, I think I just need to do Bulma more of a, like Frieza. Sorry. I should be more humble in front of... Enough already. I'm a princess, but what's that mean? I can't do anything special. But you're incredible. I'd trade my name for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call these distortions gates. They're basically portals to the same location in a different time. But gates are unstable, that's why they appear and disappear all the time. So I used the principle behind my telepod device to create this gate key. That's what's locking the gate in place. But why did this gate suddenly appear in the first place? Either the telepad had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is starting to sound complicated. Why don't we head back to our own time for now? Alright, coming, Pangy? We made it. Pangy, Puma, why don't you come back with me to the castle? It would give me a chance to thank you properly for everything. I'm really sorry for putting you through all this, Mary. What are you talking about? It was the most fun I've had in months, and I made new friends too. Pangy, be a gentleman and take her home. I still need to do a little more snooping into why that gate appeared. See you again soon, Bulma. Well, Pangy, are you ready to escort me home? That's it. That's the whole thing. Merchants who were square have all left to restock. Why don't you pay a visit to the town market? So, the entire time you're here, this area will remain. So even here, like, he still has the silver sword, which is like great, and I have the money for it, so it's an upgrade. We will purchase it. Why not? Let's just get it. Sell off anything that's too low. Oh, the iron sword was Froggy's. Okay. I live to the continent on the east. Come see me if you ever have the need. By the way, is there any chance I could talk to that young lady into selling that pendant for me? No. Just nope. Not at all. Never. Do not sell the pendant. You won't actually sell it because, you know, she'll say no, but it looks bad if you harass her into it. Come all to the tent of horrors. Spend your silver points here. Put your bravery to the test. 20, that's a good place to spend them. Okay, so we have 20 points. You're gonna need points later on in the game. If you get good with the timing on this, you can do it a bunch of times in a row. But it's like literally, like you just sit here and do that, and it's kind of boring. I prefer fighting Gato, but it takes more time. So technically you can get more out of that one. Okay, the guy came back. Elaine must be down in the pier again. That Fritz, where could he be? Hello there, what can I do for you? Let's see. Steel, iron, bow gun. Okay, so you can kind of kid people out. It's not a huge necessity right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. You can visit Wilma or Luca in the game. You can visit her here. Reducing the form factor of a bipedal robot without compromising balance is tougher than I thought. Oh, Pangy, hurry up and escort the princess back to the castle. We have, let's see, go up here. You have the Zenon Bridge. You can actually run in the Zenon Bridge and you just see people crossing. A fair, we're going to the fair. Thought I ought to see what all this millennial fair fuss is about. And then you have the southern continent here, which you have like big desert area. Have a bunch of places you can just kind of like look, and it's like at first when you're walking by, you're like, oh, there's nothing like here, you know, there's like an inn and market, which is nice. The snail stop, you're like, what? Some monsters can coexist with humans. Take that piano player, for instance. I'm the piano man, what do you say? Want me to play? Something upbeat. Everyone's off to that festival, bunch of lazy sots. Yeah, it's like, yeah, what are you doing? 4 centuries ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to revive the great forest that once flourished to the north. It's a sad tale. And you can like explore this area around here. Children are slipping away from us. It's so painful to see. I hate my dad more than anyone in the world. Gahaha, I run this town and I'm so rich I don't know what to do with it all. Give you 10G if you spin around 3 times and cluck like a chicken. No. Boring. Dad loves money more than he loves me. What problems must be happening here? Father loves money more than he loves the children. Everybody says Daddy's greedy, but that's not true, is it? 2 cases of mysterious stuff and shelter. Alright. Go here. And, oh man, that church disappeared. And the whole thing is restructured here. You can't even really head over there safely. Just blocked it off. They're like, we're not making walking over there. So you have the forest here again, and not really gonna get much out of this anymore. I think there's no shelter up here. You can see, being higher level, you get like different setups for the enemies. But using your powers is like a bit of overkill. Oh, there we go. She learned Aura. So, Aura World as a technique is a group heal technique. Which is a really cool idea, you know. It's like you have a single target heal, and then when you go to heal, the guy spins around and with his whirl blade technique, and boom, everybody's healed. I am really sorry. There's somebody mowing the lawn outside. So I guess this is gonna be. Thought I had another 15 minutes, so I guess this is gonna be the end of things for today. Oh hey, remember how there was a box over here? No, it's just an open glen, and the box is over here. Huh, an open glen. I wonder if this will come in handy later. Up here. Go ahead and save. And now it's going to be a lot of drama. So, Princess Nadia, are you alright? Where on earth have you been? We've heard you were abducted. We had soldiers combing the entire kingdom for you. You back there. You're the one, are you? Thought you'd kidnapped the princess? No, Pangi only... Seize him! Seize the filthy terrorist! He deceived our princess and plotted to overthrow the crown! No, you mustn't! See, this, I think this is bullshit. Guards are listening to the Chancellor over the princess. Stop this right now! What are you fools doing? But Her Highness the Princess said. Doesn't matter what she said, seize him. Pangi! Now we have the court. Alright. Excuse me, I'll try and get a little more comfortable here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Alright, here we go. I, your Chancellor, shall serve as prosecutor. I, Pierre, represent the defense. Members of the court, I will now bring forth the defendant Pangi, who is charged with the abduction of Princess Nadia. What shall be his fate? To burn at the stake, perhaps? To feel the tickler? Or hang upside down? Or shall we employ the guillotine? Our choice is yours, good jurors. Now let us begin. Not letting me free because I didn't commit a crime, but sure. We shall first hear the testimony of the defense. Pangi is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, how could he be guilty of a crime that never occurred? The prosecution would have you believe that the defendant kidnapped the princess. However, the truth is quite to the contrary. Not only was their meeting a coincidence, but it was the princess herself who asked Pangi if she could join him.
Is this true? Who was responsible for initiating contact? Are you so certain? Our witnesses say you were the one who bumped into the princess.
Oof. Ouch.
Having subdued the princess, the defendant then coerced her into visiting Bulma's little sideshow. There were countless witnesses to this. Shortly thereafter, both the princess and the defendant vanished. If that is not criminal abduction, I don't know what is. Several other acts have also been brought to my attention that call the defendant's character into question.
Objection! This cannot possibly have any relevance to the case.
Care to respond, Chancellor?
Pangy's character is at the very core of this case, Your Honor. This evidence will show that his testimony cannot be trusted. Very well, we have nothing to hide. I would like to call a witness who can vouch for the defendant's good character. That man brought me my kitty back. Thank you, mister. How about that? The man before you is a fine, upstanding youth. He deserves to be honored, not put on trial. Whew. Looks like they're buying it. The real issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this good youth to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none.
Pardon me, but I believe the motive is quite clear. Greed. Or fortune did tempt you, did it not, Pangy?
No.
Are you sure you weren't the least bit tempted?
Not at all.
Very well, no more questions, Your Honor.
I believe it has been made quite evident that my client is a fine and virtuous young man. The defense rests, Your Honor.
Members of the jury, it is time for a verdict. If you believe the defendant guilty, stand to the left, innocent to the right.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Guilty. The crowd's cheering for the guilties. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 votes not guilty, 1 guilty.
Order in the court. A verdict has been reached. The defendant has been found not guilty. But even if he did not kidnap the princess, the fact remains that he aided in her flight from the castle. I sentence the accused to 3 days of solitary confinement as punishment. Take him away!
Stop!
Princess Nadia? That's quite enough, young lady.
But father...
All I asked is for you to remain at the castle and behave like a princess. What's done is done. Even royalty must obey the laws of the land. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about your little escapade in town. We are through here.
Pangy! Yeah, that's some real justice right there. It's really bad, like, if you don't do, like, all the stuff that's positive on the first, like, playthrough. You just get, like, wrung out.
This man is a seditionist who meant to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty by trial. I trust him to your care. It's like, what the hell? So this is the monster who abducted the princess. His execution is in 3 days hence. See that he is still here to attend it. Execution? I don't recall hearing anything about that. No cause for concern. There's only been a small delay in the paperwork. Or do you mean to question me? Never, sir. Guards. Take the prisoner away. This is fucking beat me with a sword. What the hee-haw. So, we're doing well. Sympathizer from your trial brought that to you. Enjoy it while you can. You get an item. 3 ethers. HP and MP restored. I'm gonna save here. Because we're about to hit 1 and we don't have too much time, so you have different ways of getting out of here, I believe. I don't remember. I think you just harass until they don't like you, because they left you with your equipment. You know, like idiots. Oh, how many times do I have to tell that filthy? If you won't quiet down, I'll quiet him down. Open the door. So, that's what you get for not doing what you're told. Where do you think you're... Boom, boom. Yep. That's it. That's how you escape. That only goes halfway. You can't duck under. There's like a different way. I don't remember. I guess you just gotta go around. Really don't remember how to get past this. There's a bunch of like hidden pathways and stuff here. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually gone through the trial. So these shield guys, you can technically go in between them, just so you know, but you have to like position yourself perfectly or else you trigger a battle with them. When you're trying to kind of go through here, I think this guy is an undead that you have to fight, or you can fight, I don't know. But they've just, this kingdom's been running like hell, you know, just messing. I don't know what's going on. Oops. Gotta wait until they unblock themselves and then kill them. So just sit there and wait. It's not like it's a hard fight to get through the shields, but you know, you can avoid them completely. That cracks me up. Ether, mid potion, ether. That it? Okay. So you're the one you're the one's gone and slipped his cell, eh? Alright. Nothing. Okay. Crushing blow. Okay. They don't pay me enough for this. Interesting, he was immune to wind damage. Okay. There he is. I'm not fast enough. It's fine. Minor amount of damage. Okay. It's more of a timing thing. Back, left, and right, left. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna push him. Okay, something here. It's a fun mini game, but you can also just kill them in one blow regardless. So. There we go. Help me, please. Free him from the guillotine. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Anybody who's trapped in here is not a bad person. Thank you, that was close. I'm Fritz. My father runs a market in Truce. Stop by if you're ever in the area. Yeah, the father. Remember when I was talking to that guy? He's like, "Where's Fritz?" Apparently, he got jailed. Nobody even freaking knew about it. About to be freaking guillotined. These guys, bronze armor. Oh. But yeah, so I mean, look at what this kingdom is doing. You know, they're just like, oh, hey, I'm just gonna arrest you. Your parents won't even know you're here. Get wrecked. What do you think you're doing? Killing you. Okay. Bounce back over here. Shelter. Oh no. That is dead. There we go. And this one here. So let's go out. falter. Money. And hey, silver sword. Didn't we just buy it? Yeah, we did. For 4,000, remember? But if you're not going to explore, you don't really get the upgrade, right? So. Wrong direction. It's not like I remember, oh, there's a silver sword here, and etc. You know, it's been a long time since I played these games. Okay. Out here. But yeah, you just time it with these guys. Just wait and hit. But there's no grinding really involved, you know. Like I said, you just fight. I will want to use a potion before I continue too much further, but. Just earned one anyway, so no reason not to heal up. Okay. Somebody help. Okay. Luca. Sorry, Bulma. Pangy, I came to rescue you. Oh, it looks like you didn't need my help after all. Oh well. Well, we better not stick around too long. Let's go. Classified document has been left lying on the floor. Read it? Yes. Dragon tank design specifications. Warden of Guardia Prison Castles. The head of the tank is equipped with the capacity to repair damage done to the body. An ingenious marvel of engineering. The head has also been enhanced with a shield to prevent damage by lightning and fire, leaving it vulnerable only to attacks with weapons such as swords and pistols. In short, the tank should be effectively invincible, provided no crazed lunatics get the bright idea to run up and hack away at the head with a sword. Alright, so the idea here is any of your special techniques on the head isn't going to work, so just hit the head with regular weapons so that so what was that? So that you can like reset the or destroy its healing ability. Forward, Dragon Tank! Crush those conspirators! So really... just do regular attacks on the head. Because otherwise, as you can see, like, it repairs the damage pretty fast. So you have to just auto attack it a lot. Okay, now with the head destroyed, I believe you can start doing Hypno Wave and Wind Slash on the body. Fire Whirl. See if that's more damage. Ow. Alright. Guess it's a potion. heal up. Still a few more heals. So rocket launch into Bulma there. There we go, destroyed it. And this one, cool ending. Kinda wish they would do this to the other bosses, where you would have like a finishing off move on it. My dragon tank! Fix it quickly! Don't fool yourself into thinking you'll get away with this. So, grab things in the future. Take shelter. They're escaping. We got no choice, we'll just have to plow through. We got no choice, we'll just have to plow through. They're escaping. Stop that right now. Princess Nadia. That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But your highness, you refuse to obey my orders? No, forgive me, my lady. Hold it right there. On your knees, His Grace King Guardia the 33rd comes before you. Father. Silence, Nadia. Your duties come before your whims. You are a princess before all else. No, I'm not. I'm a person first and princess second. All of these little excursions of yours outside the castle seem to be having a bad influence on you. It's not an influence, it's common sense. Nadia! I can't live in this stupid castle anymore. I'm leaving. Princess Nadia! Come on, Pangy. Don't just stand there after them. Oh, Nadia. There they are, don't lose them. There's nowhere left to run. Come along quietly. They just block your way, and that's it. You can't do anything. Alright, so you come over here. Looks like a dead end. A gate. Come on. Come on. We have no idea where it'll take us. We might not even be able to get back. Who cares? Anywhere is better than here. Who cares? Princess Nadia. This is totally irrational, you know. Hurry, Pangy. They disappeared? Eek! Ow. There's no way the Chancellor can get us here. But where are we? The civilization here seems pretty advanced. It almost looks like we're in another world. Ooh, same noise. Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird that it's the same noise? And there we go. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright. Let's go here. Alright, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We ran a little bit over, but we started a little bit later, so that's perfectly fine. We are 2 parts into Chrono Trigger, and we've made it all the way to the future. That's about 2 hours of gameplay. We did, mess around a bit. You can definitely play the game faster. You can play it slower. You can take your own pace. But at no point do you really need a grind. You can just have fun, play the game. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. No mysterious visitors, which is fine. But I look forward to having visitors in the future. I'm not even taking the time to tweet out because I'm still getting all my stuff organized so that I can go back to streaming because I want to be consistent with it. Thank you so much, and where is my end screen? Please comment, like, subscribe here and on Twitch, and support me on Patreon. Purchase my my PDFs off of Coffee, and follow my affiliate link for if you need any help doing anything on Fiverr. I appreciate you guys spending time with me today and on this video. Take care, and